Professor Liu is going to teach you the fourth classwork is circle class. For this one, we do exactly the same thing. We have a radius as our private data variable, and we're going to use setRadius, and we're going to getArea. All right, and for here, I'm going to introduce another thing is called error handling. So if my area you gave to me is a negative number, in case the area you gave to me is a negative number, then then the else here, I am going to do this, and I'm going to say this. All right, if you give me negative number, then I'm going to set the radius to equal to 1. Not only that, set to 1. And I'm going to also see out here, and I'm going to say invalid input, invalid radius input. Okay, then I'm going to say use a default value of 1. Okay, I'm going to do that. All right, so and also the getArea. So let's start this program right now. So all right, so create a new project, empty project, and I'm going to call this chapter 7 classwork 4, and this time I'm going to call circle. Okay, all right, so exactly the same thing. I'm going to add a new class, and I'm going to call it circle. All right, so it's okay. So my class, I have two parts, private and public. All right, so the private will be my double radius. Okay, and the public here, I am going to do void setRadius. Okay, so then I'm going to say double R. Okay, and I'm also want to be a hold on, let me write this one first. Okay, so when you set radius, I'm going to say radius equal R. Okay, all right, so here we are going to, instead of that, we're going to control a little bit right now. So we're going to say, all right, so if the R you gave to me, okay, then later, so if R is greater than 0, okay, so if R is greater than 0, then I'm going to say radius equal your R. Okay, else I'm going to say this. Okay, so radius equal 1, and I'm also want to say this right now, CL invalid radius input. Okay, invalid radius input. Then I want you to use a default value of 1. Okay, now once they don't understand that, I have to do this right now. Include IO string using namespace std, okay, because I need it to be in the IO string to be able to read this, okay. So now I'm going to finish. That's my setRadius. After my setRadius, I am going to getArea, okay. All right, so I'm going to setRadius, then I'm going to getArea, sorry, okay. So let's do it right now. So double, I'm going to getArea, and here I'm just going to like this way, and then I needed to write a definition. Alright, so to get area for these is pi r square. Is that right? So pi r square, then we need to return this is pi r square. Okay, so I'm just going to do template to 3.4. Okay, 3.14 pi and r square. So I'm going to do pi of my radius and to the second power. Okay, so that way no, I need another parenthesis. Okay, all right, so I will return pi r square. All right, so I got this right now. Then I am going to do my, so notice I don't have constructor. I'm just going to do destructor. Okay, then this will be my destructor. You don't need to write it. All right, so this will be my definition. Sorry, this is my prototype, and this is my definition. And let's write use circle. All right, let's have golden 7 line. All right, so I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to do square SQ 1, okay, SQ 2. It's okay. So 2 square. Now I have that mistake because I didn't insert yet. So I'm include consign circle. Sorry, I write circle. I write it wrong. Sorry. CIR circle. C1, C2. How about that? Okay. Now I did not use constructor, so I have to set radius. It's okay. So C1 the set radius. Let's make this 5. Okay. Then we are going to prompt the user to give the radius. Okay. So double. Okay. ID and CL CL enter the radius for the second circle. All right. and Cin will be radius. Okay, so C1 we said radius is a absolute number, but C2 is not the absolute number. Right now we are going to set radius and based by user's input. Is that okay? So we're going to do rate. Okay, then we are going to see out the area of circle 1 is, okay, and this one will be C1 dot get area, and I will do the another one too. And circle 2, and this will be C2. Alright, so let's run it right now. So let's build it. Alright, start without debugging. Alright, so enter radius for secondary. I'm going to put negative 5.3. Okay, I'll put negative right now. So first I get invalid input. The default has to be 1. Then I get it right now. The area for first one is 78.5. The reason is my radius is 5. The second one, the radius, the area is 3.14 because my radius was reset to 1. Reset to 1. So this program, circle, this one is the prototype for your class. And here we also learned this here today. We learned this. When we set this, we can have an error handling. So we make sure user give us a right one, then use circle. Alright, so this is your fourth program. I hope you like this program.